Kim's here. He said, like, open the door for me, but he's just here. No need to let Kim in. He's just here, apparently. Kim, how did you get in here? I don't understand. Wait. Grab that. What is that? Grab that. Postcard. Oh, just some crap. Alright. Cool. Always fun picking up crap off the floor. I do like that Shivers told us to come here, and then we shivered, and nothing happened, and then we got, like, another shiver after Kim was like, well, we should leave, you know, it can't be this one. And then we just shivered again on, like, what's supposed to be, like, the hardest roll or whatever, but because we pumped Shivers, because we're stupid, we got the roll successfully, and now we know that she's in here without having to do a bunch of faff around town. Office furniture, last century? Should take out my flashlight. Okay. Tools, flashlight. Other hand. Cool, I can still have my notebook out. Collapse nearby, sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Is that where we came from? Jesus. Overturned tables, covered in orange mildew and crawling with something. Old file folders in the cart, documents silvery with mold. Is the first Howley episode the Okama Gamesphere one? Because that's like one of the best episodes of South Park ever. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass. And it's a suit jacket, apparently. So there's this area up here in these tunnels. Then there's whatever this is. Does this lead outside?
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Kim? But you were already with me. The fuck?
It's much easier from this side. The panels on the rails slide once you dust the sand off. With the help of your partner, from the other side, the doors open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. Yes, time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Not running is a great way to do that.
I also have my flashlight out. The game just told me not to run. Ooh, hidden bunker. Stale fabric and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk. Ancient flyers and brochures. Pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Same slit window you saw on the outside. Oh, geez, Jan. Don't you see what genetically enhanced smart tiles like these are capable of? You get out of the shower and dry yourself off. But even after you're dry, the towel makes you more dry. It keeps getting you drier and drier. Can you imagine it? What it would feel like to be that way? Way too dry? I'll tell you something you don't want to know, and I don't know.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait. Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains stick into the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Huh.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago. We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
New house?
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Sick.
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Oh, nice. And the game told us not to run. It also told us to take our flashlight out, but like, I feel like the flashlight's also a good giveaway that somebody's on their way to you. Footprints in the sand, one of the souls appears more worn than the other. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Oh wait, there was a thing there. Oh. Unnatural buzzing in the air. Don't collapse. You'll have to find another way around. Oh, is Ruby gonna be like dead in here? It's getting louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Wait, you don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
Yeah.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace and it will start breaking down uncontrollably. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We absolutely cannot skip that appointment. Consider that 100% confirmed. I fear you'll need your gun for this.
His hand rests on his holster. It's not enough. You need a gun in your hand too.
Alright, so I need my gun for this.
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
We tell Joyce?
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information like this. It's dangerous, but...
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now, but... I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Oh, like literally no turning back endpoint? Are we beating the game tonight? What's happening? I'm not prepared to beat Disco right now. I thought we were gonna have like another week out of this game. Alright, well I'm gonna leave because I need my gun. The game like literally was like, we need our gun. So, I'm gonna go get that. And then I guess if we're going to be entering a gun situation, getting hand-eye coordination up might not be a bad idea, because I think that's the shooty shoot. And then also, like, making sure I have, like, fucking this equipped, too. Helmet was impossible to find. We never found the pants for this. Are we supposed to? It's not on the list anymore. I guess maybe he just had boots. So I guess we found the armor. But I guess wearing this and then like I don't even know what to like equip for like when the boss fight goes down. Say boss fight, but it's like the only potential combat we've had the whole game. So yeah, we're gonna leave. And then we're gonna go grab our gun and hope she's still back here. It's one of the reasons I dropped a hard save, is in case I go get my gun and come back here and she's not here. You fought that door? Not really. I guess there was the doors. I kicked a door at one point. I think the closest we've been to death this whole game is when a kid called me fat. I think is really the only time we were at risk of death so far this whole game. Yeah, Kudo called us fat once and we almost died. Yeah, it's been that was probably the most challenging thing the whole game. Kuno's the true, like, the secret ending boss, you know? Alright. Well, I guess we'll be on our way to get our gun and see how that goes. We did get a lot of level up points really fast at the end there, since we were like actually doing the story. So our meeting is Old Fish Market at 22. So we literally have like an hour to kill in game. I want to return to the pawn shop owner and talk to him about something. So maybe I'll just go do that right now, just because we have a little bit of time to kill before we can get our gun. And then we'll grab our gun, load that fucking bullet into it, and then go kill Ruby, I guess. Or whatever we're doing. I don't seem like the type of person you should give a gun to. Have I ever sold something online? Something physical? Or like, you know, I've sold Steam trading cards. Does that count? If it's something physical, I think the standard deal is someone PayPals you money, you confirm that the money went through, and then you ship it. Then you ship it to their address that they provided you, ideally with an email, and then that's it. If you're shipping something physical, I think that's the process. They pay for product, you then provide product and let them know that it's been shipped.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You didn't really have anything to add?
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape. Hello, hello.
Okay.
Let me know if I can help you. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Alright, what do we want to sell here? Do you want to sell the production schedule filament? thing. We never did anything with it. It's $50. Alright, let's see. I need $300 to buy the fancy shoes. Right? And then, or was it $100? How expensive were those fancy shoes? I'm leaving.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale. A photic path, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, so much for that. I'm gonna see how much that their shoes cost, so I can get those weird little speakers. That counts? You count that, what, selling Steam trading cards? Or the other thing I said about, like, transactions, PayPal? Probably Steam trading cards is what you meant. Yeah, I've sold... That counts for selling something online? Alright. I've sold... I think I might have sold, Did I sell anything else? No, I didn't sell that. I gave that away. Yeah, I don't got anything else I think I've ever sold online. Oh, what's this?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Yeah, we want this, because we want the hand-eye and reaction.
Super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening! Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
Sick.
You keep coming back! That's good, officer! Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy. Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
I want to give him all my money. Kelly? Kelly, are you here?
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Kelly? Kelly? Can I get... What? Do you want me to buy this hat?
Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy!
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you! You should think this through, officer.
Ah. Here's Jan's shades for his playthrough he wants. What are amphibian sports? There's that really cute, like, frog golf game. Why do we buy these speakers? Oh, because we can sell them for $30? Nice. Yeah, what did we lose? -1 to encyclopedia? That's fine. Those are really good shoes. We also have the found jacket, too, which we also lose drama on. But I like the cop jacket for now. But maybe when we get in there with Ruby, we'll actually unequip some of the Shivers stuff. And equip some of the other gear we have. The malformed green frog of the visor seems to keep an eye on your surroundings. A beady, suspicious eye. The lime-tinted cellophane appears to be poorly molded. The imprint says, made in Safre. There you go, Cal. We bought it for you. Thought he sold pants.
You keep coming back!
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss, Or like an old person with no money?
Economical, but
Yeah, I think we had a thing in our head that told us to buy and just sell those speakers. Kuno sells the pants. That's right. Kuno has pants. But he wanted some, like, stupid amount of money for him, right? Yeah, 15? Kuno shouldn't be walking around with that kind of cash.
Hello. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of?
I'm gonna sell like a bunch of my shit that I don't want. Like I'm gonna sell this cube because I never used it. And I'm gonna sell these speakers. And then that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm going to now that I sold that stuff. I'm just buying things at this point for fun. The only other shops, I guess I could buy a raincoat if I wanted to, is the other thing. And then there's the fuck up your life glasses, and then the other glasses that I need to have a blue stat that starts with a C. Composure? No, composure's yellow. Conceptualization or something. To dig through those. What was that stat? Visual calculus, maybe? I feel like fuck up your life glasses would sell well. They probably would in our life. Conceptualization. I saw this had a yellow thing on it, but it looks like it's gone. I guess we missed our opportunity with it because it got too late. Whatever was up there we can't see now. Unless we increased our perception. Oh, the googly eyes aren't even on your character. It's just a green visor. Yeah, we totally can see up there now. What is that? Footfall within not human? Up there? Phasmid, perhaps? Wait, what? If there's something in this area that we never got? Yeah, I think, like, because it got later, it got, like, harder to see, so, like, my stats were lower. Alright, let's go buy pants from Kuno. And then... if we're ending the game tonight, potentially, we'll end the game with Froggy Hat, just for you, Cal.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Aw. How do I get... I gotta get to the pants again.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching! Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away! Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I don't know how to get him to talk about pants. So...
Kuno does...
I can't buy Kuno's pants. I don't see the pants option. Kuno's gonna be a cop someday, or some guy who's really good at evading the cops. I wanted to head just around here real quick since we're killing... We still have till 22, so we're still killing an hour. We have to be down by the wharf again or whatever. We can just fast travel from up here. Oh jeez, game. Why you fucking... Yeah, because I can see the like footpaths up here. But I can't like click anything. And we just like heard something up here. Let me pull out like my handy dandy flashlight. Hello? Flashlight? No? What was that? What are you? There was a note here. We heard something or saw something. Oh well. Dead to me. We'll walk all the way back now. Fuck it. Kill the time. If we had empathy, we could like we could have actually like talked to Kuno and like figured out why he's a shit, and then maybe like fixed his life, but apparently not. I don't get the whole like this is locked but you can't access it thing. Is it like something that I missed, or is it just because my stats aren't high enough? Is like what I wonder. I'm just checking around in like old areas I've been in case there's new pop-ups. Literally every time I like right click, the game like stutters. See it? It's really bad. Check out this weird shack. Yeah, they come out with like Disco Elysium 2 or whatever, and you're just like, adult Kuno. And your whole like thing is like you talk about how cool the guy you used to, like the first time you saw cops in action, that made you want to be a cop. Is like the conceptualization and stuff of like the internal thoughts of your character. When you self-reflect, you remember your like troubled childhood, the first game, and that kind of stuff. And nothing in this weird shack. Is this weird shack where we're supposed to meet the person? No, we're meeting them at the fish market. I don't know what this weird shack was ever used for. I forget what we found in here, too. I know we, like, had a couple things to click on, but there wasn't really anything else. Remember the time we went in here and, like, tricked a child, stole her bird and her combat gloves? It's funny. My phone just freaked out. Weird. Very weird indeed. I guess we'll just do some crank calls for a while. That sounds fun, right? Like stealing birds from babies. What?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before. You dialed 001. This is not the area code of Revachol. It is another destination on another Isola. Some far-off nation-state. 005 is Revachol, ZOC. 001 is Grad, on the Gradian Isola, where the telephone was invented. The next 2 digits you dial are the area code for the city of Mirova. 414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
What's happening?
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling. Yes, 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
What?
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection.
I'd rather be a toad, Jan.
An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling, calling in the night, calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
What? Why would I hang it up?
Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
Ugh. That wasn't very dear.
Who is this? Dora, who is this? The connection is bad.
In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. Bed springs rattle. No answer. You're not sure, but you think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
You're not ominous, Harry. You're drunk.
Oh.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
Me? Look, I don't understand what you're saying or why you're calling me. You seem drunk. Oh, God.
What is this?
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here. It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours. What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You
What-
feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
Yes, I'm in my rover. Sleeping.
She does not answer anymore.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money. Run. To the church. Home. Anywhere but here. Anything but calling her again.
Interesting. That was weird. It's only a matter of time before we called someone we knew, right? That's insane. The fact that we would be toads or that phone call. What are we fiddling with here? I don't know what this is. Can we just dig through this trash some more?
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka, and no, there's more in there. Livis.
We've done this before. Stop messing with the coin viewer, hold on to something, the wind is strong. Well, we're supposed to meet a person here at 22. It's like choosing to be Toad from X-Men instead of Spider-Man. But like choosing Toad from X-Men is like choosing to be the Frog Girl from My Hero Academy. You guys think we got Phasmids yet?
A few locusts.
She's gross. Okay. Everyone's up for their opinions, you know. I think I know which girl you're choosing in Monster Masume or whatever. You're choosing the Spider Woman, aren't you? The one who's into all the BDSM. Your asshole is right? What? How do you write your asshole? Oh, did you like put a pen in it and something and then you write with your asshole? I get it. What would Toad powers be? Like hopping, like kind of like mobility mixed with like weird like tongue shit. Using your tongue as like a weapon or tool. Yeah, I think your main thing is like your mobility as a toad person and having like kind of sticky-ish pads, because frogs and stuff can like stick on walls and whatnot. So like being able to jump from like walls and then using your tongue to grab things, and it also being like sticky and whatnot is like a thing. That'd probably pretty much be it. Maybe like water, fast in water, maybe some sort of like hold your breath for a very long time. Resistance to poisons, potentially. For some reason, John thinks toad powers make you ugly, but, like, it's not necessarily true. Oh yeah, people could lick you and get high. So, like, all of your partners would, like, lick you and like or whatever when you're getting sensual, and they would just fucking trip balls. You know, Kel, you should really stop permitting this like hate speech that Jan is putting out there. You get giant warts? Who said you get giant warts? Toad from X-Men, but like yeah, there's also like the versions of Spider-Man that are like a fucking nightmare monster creature. There's only one Toad person? No, you got the girl from My Hero Academy. You also got Jiraiya and like Naruto. They're both Toad people. Naruto in his Toad Sage form is cool looking. And arguably Minato might have also have been like a Toad summoner. Sounds like you didn't think this argument through. You're just basing it off of just like one Toad guy. Yeah, because when he's in his Toad form, he just has his eyes change. That's all that happens. Versus like Jiraiya, who gets like his nose all warty and like his hands and feet change. I've now blocked ugly Toad as a phrase, I guess. Yeah, so like Naruto's like a good Toad. He's a good-looking Toad boy. He's just like infused with Toads so perfectly. Sounds like you didn't understand Naruto and you need to like watch through it again. Callie and I just watched through it like last year. All of it. Time's not really passing that quickly. I wish there was like, I don't know, almost like a wait feature. I guess like they kind of expect me to go do other things, but at this point it's just kind of like, nah, I've talked to everyone, I'm just trying to waiting for my gun, you know? We found Ruby. We need our gun. That got fucked. That got fucked. We never found the murder weapon. This one's probably the big one that we probably should have found, but I feel like that corner house was suspicious, but because it hit nighttime, my perception was too low to like find my way in there. You can wait? Wait, what? How do I wait? I've been playing this whole game without waiting. There's not like a wait button. Is it like in my office or whatever? My house? My shack?
It's getting cold.
You can wait at the benches. But Kim told me I'm not allowed to rest.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
See? I can't wait at the benches.
The worn and beaten wooden plank.
See? You're wrong. Whatever stats I have won't let me bench. You fucking coming in here and telling just straight up fucking lies?
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, during that...
We did all this.
The victim had been stripped of his... Okay then. Was there anything else you... No. It's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Is that enough of a secret for you?
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup? After decades unchallenged, the lieutenant is caught off guard by your brazen provocation. But his counter comes fast and hard. This could get ugly.
What? We're just getting weird dialogue stuff again, so they're patched and even fixed, like, even the dialogue with the dude who's with you all the time?
Strike, coup, revolution.
The fuck?
It's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
Pigs. Lots of pigs.
Yes, let's hurry now. I'm living on borrowed time.
Yes, let's hurry now. I'm living on borrowed time. That's a dialogue Kim has? The fuck? The game's just like throwing spoilers at me because I'm talking to Kim.
From an imaginary fan.
The fuck?
Now, was there anything else?
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Is Kim gonna die? The fuck? This game is so fucking busted, dude. Like, that's ridiculous.
It's getting cold, this late in the night.
No, I need Kim to get my gun back. I guess he needs to shoot the person who has it. Like, that dialogue, getting that while just chatting with him about something from the, like, could you imagine, right? Like, we had just started playing the game, too, and, like, we get, like, a weird like, because Kim's been with us since the beginning. So getting, like, on day one, some, like, weird dialogues of, like, Kim saying he's dying. So, like, okay, we could have fucked something up previously that caused Kim to get damaged. Or that's something that's about to happen because we're about to go into a gun situation. Like, feels bad, dude. Oh, can I give him the drink?
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
I thought he had another story to give. That's lame. Maybe he meant it in a more existential way, like we're all living on borrowed time, really. I like to think of it as we're living on rented time, Jan. There you go. Maybe I'll go talk to the crab. Just to see the crab again. Okay. There's like an hour left in stream. I don't know how long this is supposed to take for us to like just tick the fucking clock over, since we can't wait on benches, which apparently was a thing the whole game, but whatever stat we have to wait on bench is not high enough because Kim just shuts that shit down. So I was hoping to be able to grab our gun and then go fucking shoot Ruby, I guess. And then see what happens. I'm gonna try not to shoot Ruby. But like, I will if I need to. Can we like never talk to the crab again? Came from stained glass windows, still has letters on it too. Wait, what? The fuck? So confused. Read a book? We've read all of our books. We've literally like read everything. The only thing would be to go to the bookstore. Is that what you're recommending? Go buy a book? Bookstore might be closed too, since it's so late. What's my favorite kind of tree? I guess it depends. What context are we talking about with like favorite kind of tree? Like, because I do have opinions that are based on like different things. Like you have like favorite visually, favorite utility, favorite you know, based on like feelings it gives when you're surrounded by a lot of them, or like, I don't know, there could be a lot. Like, I know if I'm like playing Minecraft, it was like I like the birchwood a lot, but then like in real life, I like the willow trees a lot, I guess, in terms of like how they visually look. But like, I don't know. I feel like in Arizona the like right answer is like something without thorns and something that provides a lot of shade. Is like really the answer. Building before use, how's the engine? Must have been a big one.
An old door.
It's probably something that probably something.
We don't get to try it again, apparently. And then you have like food, like trees that provide you with food, right? So then like, what's your favorite like food providing trees? Then like, oh well, you get into like nut trees, you get into like apples and fruit trees, you get into like a lot of biz. It's like, what's your favorite tree? Ellie says mulberry. I don't like that tree very much because I have to climb up onto the roof like twice a year to chop a branch off when it starts scraping. And I hate climbing up on the roof. It's hot. It's like hot because our fucking roof tiles, not tiles, but the roofing is black. And so it just absorbs so much fucking heat, even in the middle of the winter. So it's just miserable up there. And the house is like old, so then like I don't know. It feels sketchy as fuck being as fat as I am on a roof. I would say fuck, like, I like and hate the one in my backyard. I don't know Kelly's opinion, but I don't care. I never thought about mulberry trees in general to have an opinion.
An old callbox. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. An old East Delta Commerce Center. This, whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier. Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order? My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Wisteria is a good tree. But don't get John, like, talking about, like, Desperate Housewives, though, in Wisteria Lane.
Is this some kind of joke? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you. She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words.
What are those, like, ones in, like, Africa that are, like, really wide and stupid-looking trees?
This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going. A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Cruel.
For 300 years I have been here, volatile and luminous, made of sodium and rain. If you want me, you can find me on the beach. Dans la dernière balle.
What?
So... it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve. Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
Who just says baobab tree? Yeah, look at images. Is that the tree?
That is true.
That seemed pretty, like, weird, that thing. I'm gonna try fast traveling out there, because it said, like, to the beach. There's a thing. Go there, 300 years? What? It looks silly. Yeah, that's my favorite tree. That's my answer, Jan. I like it because it looks silly. It's a stupid looking fucking tree. Does this count as being like on the beach? Go there, 300 years waiting? I don't know what that weird shivers thing was. There's so much like beach to cover. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just like a bottle next to it. I thought it was like something that got highlighted green, but the bottle's like similar color. I don't know, you don't like the insinuation that trees, have intelligence? Would it then show, like, the lack of your intelligence to not understand that it's, like, a common thing that people say? That something looks silly? It's not necessarily saying it, has intelligence, but, it's just a thing. You know, it's a phrase. Yeah, okay. I guess in this game that would be more rhetoric, right? Would probably be the what the stat would be for that. Yeah, it's because I said something looks stupid doesn't mean I imply it has intelligence, right? It's the same thing as saying it looks silly, it's just a different word. Not implying that it has intelligence. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's more in line with you taking it as like I know you're just wanting to argue for the sake of being argumental, because that's what you like to do, but like, you know, I still think you're like wrong in the situation, right? Because it just shows your lack of ability to communicate with other humans, and like your lack of understanding for common conversation and how people use words in language versus what things mean necessarily by their definition, right? That's like the same thing that people like kind of like bully like the neckbeardy type people who are bad in social situations always do shit like that, where like you always see it on like Reddit or some shit of like people taking an argument from like the textbook definition of things versus like how humans have decided to use things in conversation, and then it just makes that person look like kind of a chode.
The worn and beaten.
Who like doesn't know how to interact with others. Oh, bench. This bench. Is this the weight bench down here? A weight bench, get it? It's a good joke. Damn it.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Give it a pet.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Probably some kid.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericanassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
That's not true, we don't see that. That tent's gone, we got rid of it.
This coin-operated viewer is fake. Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible, a half-sunken sea fort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Let's go look at the books, I guess. Closed? Closed. Never mind, no books. No, we had a thing. There it is. Hello.
Trying to sneak up on me?
Okay. I'm just kind of ignoring you guys at this point in your tree talk. If there's a tree uprising, what, it'll be like Lord of the Rings, basically? If the trees will rise up and tear down the towers that the evil orcs are building and using to destroy their forest. That'd be neat. Like, all of a sudden, like, some, like, weird thing happens and, like, the fucking Amazon rainforest wakes up and starts destroying all the, like, people around. Oh, and then, like, the fucking redwood forest wakes up and it's, like, dealing with fucking titans or some shit that are just going around destroying cities. That'd be neat. It's probably like a fantasy sci-fi novel, kind of like that. I bet someone's done something like that. Petrified forest, though, horrifying if they wake up. Did our game crash? This loading screen feels like it's taking way too long and it's just silent. And like nothing's moving on the screen. Did we actually crash this time? Oh. We might have actually crashed this time. We might have our game crash. I got the Windows thing. No, I got the like Windows little like load like thing for my cursor. That usually means my game crashed. Yeah, I wonder if this game has a memory leak issue and just how many saves I have is what's causing it. Like, for a game like this, you would think a memory leak issue would be a big deal. Because like I said, I was playing, like, Halo and stuff today, and it was running absolutely fine. And, like, I was playing online, competitive, multiplayer shooter. Yeah. They crashed. We're done. Crashed, guys. I don't know when our last save was. Oh, even Streamlabs is kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm seeing, like, my camera lag. Yeah, I think maybe it like, I don't know. There's a good chance it also might be Streamlabs. That's like, because like clicking on Streamlabs like right now is like chugging, and like all of my like interactions have been chugging since I started Streamlabs. So I'm thinking maybe Streamlabs is the reason our streams have been going so poorly. Kind of like Jan said a while back, of Streamlabs will like fuck me over eventually or whatever. But yeah, I think Streamlabs is just killing my PC or something. But like, it just started doing it all of a sudden, like, and I hadn't changed anything, but it's just chugging my PC super hard. Because I was, like I said, playing a game, worked fine today. The Halo Master Chief Collection or whatever. It was working fine. Not a single lag. Playing everything at max settings. Like, fine. No issues. But like right now, like I can't even like open the internet. And like stuff is like not closing when I click X until like a couple seconds later and stuff. So I'm thinking it's Streamlabs is killing everything. Which like might fix if I uninstall and reinstall and like reconnect it to everything, or because I haven't even been really using the scene changes all that often, is just figure out OBS, because it doesn't seem like it's much more complicated than Streamlabs. So I was kind of planning on tomorrow being like a dick around day, where I do nothing important, but maybe I'll look into like what's today even? Yeah, today's my last day at the stream this week. So maybe this weekend or tomorrow I'll look into fixing or switching over to OBS and then do that next week instead of waiting until after my 3-week hiatus where I like maybe transition to a new job or not and figure out my schedule. But yeah, I don't want to do this again next week. And like literally I haven't been able to like open up. It's why I asked you to Google stuff earlier too, is like I can't open up a web browser even. Like it's just chugging. And the only thing I could think of is that it's like I was blaming Disco, but like holy fuck, like I couldn't even like close Steam or like move the window slightly, and like opening up Firefox just like slowed down my whole computer to the point where like it was showing me on Streamlabs that like my mouth and face were like lagging behind everything. But I don't know what it was like for you guys on your end, if everything seemed to be just running smooth, but like to me it was just running like shit. Did you guys see any like hiccups where like I lagged or anything, like visually or sound wise? Or was it all just on my end? Because that then leads me to other things to look into. But I think I'm going to blame Streamlabs for now. No, you guys had no lag? Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, on me, like on my left screen I can like see myself. So like when my stuff was chugging along, like when we were loading into new scenes and stuff, like I could see myself like lagging on the camera and stuff because my computer was just dying. I might run a full system scan and stuff tonight too, and then before I go to bed, instead of uploading videos to YouTube, I should probably stop this recording too.